right, ladies and gentlemen, I have with me the amazing Micah from the Inland Empire, coming to us direct from roundabout Orange County way, Riverside.
Yeah, Inland Empire. Yeah, okay. I'm on the way to Orange County.
Yeah. First of all, I miss your face so much.
Yeah.
I miss hanging out with you, but I have been keeping connected with you on the Facebooks. And I am all down with your frustration at the world, let's say. I'm right on board with you and feeling every bit of that. Some of your posts, I'm like, oh, girl, thanks for saying it, because that's what I want to say.
I'd like to think that I feel like I'm just being blunt with my questions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I just explain it to me. I want to understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
What am I not taking into consideration? You know, I have this, my aspirations to be a musician and of some certain, not level, but be respected as a musician and people liking my music. And a lot of that stuff is about like marketing yourself, and that you shouldn't get involved in politics or state your opinion about stuff. And I figure, you know, the odds of me ever really doing a whole lot with my music are 1 in however hundreds of thousands of millions of whatever. So I'm just gonna be me and hope that some people just appreciate that.
Yeah, and that's what place in the world we're at. I mean, back in 2016, you know, after all the craziness started, I was pretty vocal and upset, and I lost a lot of listeners. Like, I could tell in my SoundCloud hits, like, I lost a lot of listeners. But, and that was back then, and I was like, ooh, I lost a little sleep about it. I was like, should I just shut my mouth? And now it's like, there's no way I can ever shut my mouth again. And, you know, it's costing me some friendships and it's making some animosity maybe within the family and stuff. But I'm just, not only am I going to be true to myself, but I'm going to let you know about it in a nice, friendly way, and hope I can persuade you to evolve with us. Come on, you're invited. Come along for the ride.
What is so wrong with advocating for people that need advocates right now?
Yeah.
It's not like, I don't know, I'm under the impression, I guess, that I know that there's fear. There's always fear. But I think that the benefits of being inclusive and making sure that there's equality for all far outweigh the cost.
My thing is the energy it takes to hate is just incredible. It eats you up. It eats at your soul. It eats at your very heart. And if you just put that down, just put it down, and, you know, forget all of the stuff that your uncle taught you or whatever, wherever it came from. Just put it down, open your heart. It's so much, you can breathe easier when you don't hate, and, you know, whatever. It's happening, and it won't, you know, I won't see it. I don't have kids, so, but I feel like for your kids, you know, you should be glad that I'm being outspoken, and you should be outspoken too. I
remember when I was probably a freshman in high school, maybe a sophomore, and I went to my homecoming dance, and I danced with this guy, Brian Greer, and he was tall, and he was beautiful, and he was funny and sweet and kind, and, like, even to this day, like, super ideal, like what would have been an ideal boyfriend for me. And I was so excited about it, and I was spending the night at my grandma's house, my most favorite person in the whole world, my grandma. And so I'm telling her about this boy and how incredible I think he is. And she says, well, tell me more about him. After I'd gone, and I said, well, you know, he's a black boy. And it was like, you know, the record. And she's like, you're not allowed to date him. And I'm, what are you talking about? I forbid it. And that was like the first time I was ever disappointed in my grandma. I couldn't believe that she was a racist, and everybody said, oh, well, it was a time, and she wasn't, you know, and I'm like, even still, for such a loving woman,
I know.
I hate.
That's crazy.
Fear that came out, so.
Well, it's all changing, baby. It's all changing. We're changing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sweet Mischief is your rock and roll band. It's a country rock. Southern awesomeness. And tell me who else is in the band.
Our drummer, or the drummer of our band, is Eric Petrozellic. And can I tell you a little bit about each of them? Is that okay?
Sure, go ahead.
I think my band is really cool because we have a lot of influences that come into our music. And he used to be like super heavy metal drummer. And he toured the nation with a country band that opened at like all these like festivals and stuff, you know? And then our bass player has been playing music for like 40 years. And he's played in everything, and mostly like rock bands.
Yeah.
The other singer in our band, actually all of us sing, but the other female in the band, which is really cool because I'm in a band with two chicks. We get along really well. We're completely different. Dude, she's one of the most awesome women I've ever met in my life. She's like a build you up kind of gal. I couldn't imagine being in a band with another woman, unfortunately, you know. That will be a problem someday, you know, where it's like nothing but freaking love.
Yeah.
Between all of us when it comes to music. We all want to do this together. It's really cool. And her name is Deanne Nipschild. And our bass player is DJ Johnston. My dogs are barking, sorry. And Deanne Nipschild is the other singer. And she used to tour the world doing Christian music.
Wow.
Like back in the day, was like a recording artist and everything, you know? Like her teenage years, she was like Britney Spears of Christian music.
Yeah. Nice.
If that could go together. Anyways, and then Bill Creasy is our guitar player, and he plays everything. He got a like college scholarship for playing the flute, which I tease him about all the time.
Yeah.
I know a lot of guys that play flute. And clarinet, and he was like a horn player, but gosh, his music theory, the bass player and the guitar player, their music theory is like on point.
Nice.
It's incredible. And
that's a big old band, man.
Yeah, man. It's just a good combination of people. And we're not like financially, we're not desperate. You know what I'm saying? We're doing this because we love it.
Yeah.
We would love to do music full time. So it's like this, just takes that huge like pressure.
Yeah.
Out of it, you know, it's nice.
Yeah, for real. Okay, well, Micah, let's hear one of your songs. Can you share a tune with us, and what's it about?
This song is, I fell madly in love with somebody who really dominated my heart, my soul, my spirit. And when I say he dominated, it wasn't in like a positive way.
Gotcha.
Entirely. And this was a song about me finally just letting him drip off of me, like just getting rid of him entirely. So that's what the song is about. But it's the idea of like when someone tells you that they love you, and then they're just like stringing you along, where it's like you told me last night that you loved me and I was the one for you, and then today I'm like chopped liver.
There's never been a song about that before.
Yeah, right? I know, real original.
No,
really
but
original.
Unfortunately, it is a reoccurring theme in the love game. Okay, where can we find your band? And then we'll play the song.
Okay, you can find my band Sweet Mischief at sweetmischiefmusic.com. And you can find my solo stuff at micahjustice.com.
Okay. I love you, sister.
I love you too.
Keep being a badass.
I really do miss you.
I miss you too. We're going to be together again soon.
Yeah, man. We got to write some music together.
We will. All right, gang. This is Just Last Night by Micah Justice on the Listen Local show.
What I could, allergic to your body. ridiculous. Told me I was good, but last night you told me I was the one. And on a cloudy day, I was your son. Once again, oh, I got too close, and I was too fast. It's how the story goes. You told me I was beautiful, exactly what I like.